Take one, 3, 2, 1. What's going on, everybody? It's John and Spencer here with Coldbuck Outdoors. Got a pretty cool little review we're going to do today. We got 4 sets of broadheads here, expandable broadheads, all at 100 grains. They all set around a 2-inch cut. That way it'll be pretty consistent. The designs are similar, but we've got a, what did you make out of the target?
I got we want to do kind of a penetration test. We don't really know how it's going to turn out. It's some 1/2-inch particle board, and then I got about 6 inches of cardboard behind it, and I got them strapped together good and tight. It'll give us an idea if these heads are all open and on contact. If we get a full expansion on contact, we'll be able to see good, and it'll give us an idea on penetration as well. So,
because these are all great brands, and we'll go over those as we begin to shoot. But stay tuned to the video. I think you're going to enjoy it. We'll go ahead and get it out of the way. Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave us a comment if you want to see more. He's got all the money. We'll buy a bunch of broadheads, and we'll keep shooting. So, and a little disclaimer: we're not sponsored or anything by any of these companies. It's strictly broadheads that we see used most often. A couple of them we even use right here in house. So it'll be an eye-opener for us too as well. So
we're going to try the penetration test. We're going to set up a piece of plywood and try a deflection test. Shoot it at a 45 and see if they penetrate or do they deflect. And then at the end of the day, we're going to shoot a 50-gallon metal drum. So anyways,
y'all stay tuned, enjoy it. Again, let us know if you want to see more. Let's get to it.
All right.
All right, we've got all the arrows set up with the broadheads that we've already went over. You've seen all of that. I'm shooting an Elite Cure at a 30-inch draw, 70 pounds. My arrows are these Easton 6.5 match grade, 300 spine. Got each tip on there. So we're going to go ahead and shoot. I'm going to shoot my setup, and then Spencer's going to shoot his, and he'll go over that. I'm going to first start out with the NAP broadhead. I'll move into the Grim Reaper, the Rage, and then the Slick Trick. We'll go top left, top right, bottom left, and bottom right. That way you know how they're hitting. We'll leave them in there so you can see it. So y'all stay tuned. I'm shooting at about a total of 530 grains with the tips in. All of our shots are going to take place at 20 yards. We've got the target down here. Again, starting off with the NAP. Grim Reaper. Old Slick Trick. And then the Rage. thing for sure, that cure sure is sweet. Hey, is the key to being a cold buck hunter to eat on peppers all the time?
Yes. If you ain't eating hot banana peppers, you ain't gonna kill a big cold buck this year. All right. So I'm also shooting the Elite Cure, 27.5 inch draw, 70 pounds. I'm shooting Easton Axis 5mm arrows, 340 spine. I think they're coming in right at 470 total grains. I'm gonna shoot same sequence John shot, top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, starting with the NAP, the Grim Reaper, and the Slick Trick, and then the Rage. So let's see what happens. NAP kill zone. Grim Reaper. Slick Trick. And Rage Tri-Pan, bottom right. Cat's trying to get him some of that Slick Trick. Oh gosh.
Ooh, stacked down.
Alright, I shot the Rage and I pretty much hit the same hole as John hit, so just to make it fair, we pulled the tip off, we're gonna shoot it again, try to get a little further over, and we'll see what happens. So that looked better.
All right.
I feel like that's a pretty good indication of what you're gonna get out of these heads with the penetration. I mean, they're consistent with mine and John's arrows. We're shooting different length arrows, we're shooting different weights, and
bows are different. Well, the same bow but different
bow.
draw.
You got 30 inches, I'm 27 and a half, and I mean, this one penetrated the best for both of us. That's the Slick Trick. And then looks like the Reaper's gonna be next with penetration on both of our setups.
Then it went.
And then I don't know.
Rage and kill zone are pretty
Rage
close.
and the NAP are pretty darn neck and neck. But down there in the back. The NAP was the only one not to penetrate all the way through. And like I said, I didn't know how this was going to work out as far as penetration. I didn't know if we set it up too thick or if this 1/2 inch piece of particle board on the front was going to be too tough or what. But I mean, you can see what penetrated the most. Everything looks like it opened up good on the back. Got good cuts. And something I want to point out, just simply because I shoot the Grim Reapers, again, like John said, disclaimer, we're not sponsored by any of these companies, anything like that. I see a lot of people talk about shooting the Grim Reapers and they say, well, I went and got my arrow and it didn't expand. Well, these Grim Reapers are designed to close when they exit the animal, or whatever it is you're shooting. So you see right here, they're closed. You can also see right here, you got full expansion on that head. So it looks like the Slick Trick got the best penetration. I guess we'll set up and shoot the deflection test and see how they hold up.
All right, we're still shooting the same setup, same broadheads. We put fresh collars on the one that has collars. We got a bag target on the back of this particle board, press particle board, and then our target we shot the first test in, just in case it deflects off. But again, kill zone, Grim Reaper, Rage, or actually no, it'll be the Slick Trick, then the Rage. Right?
Yep.
Right. 20 yards. Grim Reaper. Slick Trick. And then the Rage. They didn't need to deflect off.
So, same test John just shot, test number 2, deflection test. Piece of 3/4 inch OSB. All his penetrated, and we'll see if they do the same for me. NAP kill zone first. Grim Reaper. Slick Trick. And Rage Trap Hand. Oh, looks like we got no deflection on any of them. Alright, they all penetrated. That's a pretty hard 1/4 away shot. I don't know. I'd say easily 45 degree, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
But no deflection on any of them, so that's a good thing. The Rage tried to deflect on me. That could be the difference in our setup, so weight and draw length. And heck yeah. Well, I guess the only thing left to do is shoot them through the tank, see if they hold up. So I say we do it.
All right, third and final test will be into the steel barrel. I'll be shooting the NAP, and then I'll follow it up with the Rage. Spencer's going to shoot the Grim Reaper and then the Slick Trick. This is strictly just to see how these blades hold up against the steel barrel. I've yet in all my years of hunting to see a white-tailed deer come through made of steel, but just in case, we'll know how these bad boys do. So let's see how they perform, again from 20 yards. Based off all the tests, I think this Rage don't go anywhere.
All right. Again, third and final test. Grim Reaper. See how it does. Slick Trick. Check them out. So I know this was not a penetration test, but the Reaper and the Slick Trick have performed best today for John and myself as far as penetration goes. And as you see, they both blew through the barrel and out the back. The NAP and the Rage tried to come through with John's setup, but they didn't quite make it. But like I said, this wasn't a penetration test anyways. We just wanted to see how well they held up to the steel barrel. Uh-oh, John lost an arrow.
Oh, she's a little broke.
It took a little beating, as expected. You know, we are shooting a steel barrel, steel drum. Got a bent blade. Safe to say she's probably done. Rage also took a beating. Broke the blades, flattened that head out a little bit. Kind of expected that. Grim Reaper. Yeah, that baby is trashed. Took a pretty good beating too. And last but not least, Slick Trick.
Penetrated and lost the blade.
Blades are gone, so
you'll find them cutting grass.
Yeah, I'll find them cutting grass. So yeah, so we kind of expected that. I mean, you're not going to run into anything like this in the woods, most likely. At least I hope you don't. I hope I don't. But we were hoping to see what held up the best, and I don't really know if any of those held up better than the other. I mean, maybe the NAP held up the best, but John's arrow that was shooting the NAP also broke, so it might not have, got a good hit on the backside of that barrel.
Alright, well, thank you for tuning in to the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I think this gave a good testament of what these blades can do. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I think whether you run to Walmart, you go to Amazon, or you go to your local bow shop, any of these 4 Broadheads, you can go out into the woods and harvest a deer and have some meat for the family. But this ultimately was just a strength test. How do they perform? How long will they hold up? Can I kill a deer and put it back in my quiver, or put an edge on the blade and go back and do it again without just constantly investing money into these Broadheads? Because a pack of 3 is not cheap. I think we ranged anywhere from $29 up to about $60 a pack.
Yeah.
So this kind of lets you know, no matter what you spend, this is kind of what you can expect. So
again, like John said, this was a non-biased review. We weren't really looking for a clear winner here. These are 4 heads. Everybody knows, I think at the end of the day, any of the 4 of them that you put in your quiver is going to kill a deer. Like John said, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and don't forget, thumbs up, subscribe, help us to grow our channel so we can bring you guys more content.
absolutely.
And thanks again for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time.
Hey, y'all stay tuned. It's gonna be a fun season. Broke it.